the reason why you think the rider should be gifted a rear competition Michelin tyre.
Okay, and you can also text in as well. Type in Nevis, send your text at 60300. Text across your normal network rate. Right, I reckon we should send you out the park for May because, you know, we don't want to relax too much after your strenuous Zumba session.
Certainly don't. It was actually quite good. I feel quite fit now. Not as fit as the lady that was actually doing the instructions.
You're tampering with your equipment again.
I'm
what are you doing?
increasing the volume slightly so that I can hear myself.
All right.
And you as well, of course, Ulster.
Thank you very much.
I like Killer's moves. He's always
Killer's a well-known mover, isn't
Kendrew.
he? What we're going to do is actually going to upload that onto YouTube as well. Yeah. Now look.
Okay.
Rider number 208.
Rider number 208. He's actually putting on the yellow leaders number board at the moment. This is the Gas rider Michael Brown from Scarborough. Very good rider. Rides in the British Championships. And he's just trimming off the zip ties that holds the competition number to the front of the bike. He's got, I think he gets a little bit extra time to put the number on, as he is the leader, so no troubles there. Anyway, we'll have a word with Michael Brown. Michael, no stranger to the Scottish 6 Days trial.
Now remember, face the camera.
You've been up at the top. Oh, sorry, turn around this way,
Kelly,
Michael, because we're actually on TV as well, so you're now world famous, Michael Brown. Poon to his friends. Anyway, Michael, how did the day go yesterday? Obviously, didn't drop any marks.
No, we had a good day yesterday, just enjoyed it and tried to relax, and no penalties.
Any problems with the bike at all?
No, absolutely fine yesterday, awesome, and no problems.
So you've changed marks. Last year you were on Sherco, this year you're on Gas. What's the reason for that?
Not too many things, you know, there's only so many rides and trials, not a massive amount of factory rides for the World Championship, so a lot of it depends on where other people have gone, so it's just one of them things, but I'm enjoying it, so we'll have a good year.
And where are you lying in the British Championships at the moment?
I've had 3 seconds, but yeah, we're getting closer, so we'll just keep pushing.
Keep pushing on. So anyway, I'll let you get on with the mechanicking. Rider 208, Michael Brown from Scarborough. Thanks, Michael.
Cheers.
Are you okay now? Yeah, check it. Do you want me to get one of the relaxing seats out for you in the sunshine?
Not at the moment. I feel quite fit now after I've done my Zumba exercise.
You've had Zumba, you've had tea, you've had a bacon roll.
I have. I feel raring.
You feel refreshed, don't you?
Refreshed and revitalised.
Oh.
Probably.
Tell me about the quiz on Wednesday night.
Quiz on Wednesday night here in the Parc Fermé at the big pavilion at the I would say that's the east end of the car park.
That'll do for me.
Starts at 8 PM, goes to about 9:30. There's an acoustic band on before, so there's a bit of entertainment. Sponsored by Monavie energy drink, made from acai berry, I believe.
Still haven't sampled some of this.
Well, we should actually get some samples soon. I was speaking to Woody Hole, Steve Hole, and he actually had a can of it this morning. He was drinking a can. He didn't offer me any because it was his own personal can.
Absolutely.
But riders who signed in all got a sample can in their welcome pack as well. They got a trial magazine buff, which is one of these neckerchief things.
Oh, how come you got one of those then? Did you get that for the 365?
No, I actually got it from Trial Magazine.
Did you?
But the riders all got one. If you'd like one, I could
one
probably speak nicely to Mr. John Hume of Trial Magazine. Now, I was actually going to say something about Trial Magazine.
Were you?
Yes. Obviously, it's a publication.
Yes.
And it's widely available throughout the trials world. It's been going since 2007. It actually emanated in France. Some of it's written down.
Yes.
And John Hume is the UK editor, because there's a UK edition and there's a French edition as well.
About the camera?
Sorry about the camera there, I forgot it was there. And of course, they are involved in the promotion of this Nevis Breakfast special editions this week. They're sponsoring the show, Trial Magazine. Why are you looking over there?
I'm just looking at the security.
Yeah.
I'm funny when you look at me.
Basically, the Trial Magazine are the sponsors, along with Michelin competition tyres, and of course we're giving away a rear Michelin competition X Light trial tyre every day this week, worth £95 a go. But yeah, that's the background on Trial Magazine, and John Hume has been out and about yesterday. He would personally like to thank Pidcock Motorcycles of Nottingham, the importers of Honda Monteza, for lending him a press bike yesterday. He did have a press pass on, and he was taking pictures, so he's an approved press representative. Which leads me on to something about the trial itself. A couple of things I'd like to say on behalf of Northern Constabulary, that you obviously obey what the traffic officers tell you to do. If you're parking as a spectator, obviously follow what they're saying. If you do find that you get to a section and there's cones at the side of the road, you're not allowed to park beside a cone, a police traffic cone. And if you are allowed to park at the side of the road, you must have all your wheels off the main road, so park sensibly. Another thing I'd like to come across is that apparently it's been reported to the organisers of the Scottish 6 Days trial that yesterday a Scottish ACU official, now that's the governing body of motorcycle sport in Scotland, which is also associated with the ACU, the Autocycle Union in Rugby. They govern all motorcycle sport in Scotland and do issue the permit for this event. Apparently one of the Scottish ACU officials caught two trials riders on beatas, one of them supplied by Acklam's Motorcycles. They were actually following the trial route round near the Pap of Glen co-sections. Now if you are up watching the trial, that's great, we encourage that, but don't follow round with a trials motorcycle. You're not permitted to go on private land with a trials motorcycle unless it is part of this event. The event is permitted, and it's only officials and riders that are allowed to go round the course. Apparently these two fellas were riding round and following the trial round. They were approached by an SSCU official, and apparently, from what we believe, one of the riders became verbally abusive to that official. It is now believed that these riders are now known, and their details have been passed on to the relative authorities. So if they're caught riding round, they could be in really serious trouble, not just with the trial but with the authorities. We do know that one of the bikes was supplied by a well-known dealer, and the organisers will be contacting Acklam's to see exactly what the score is there. Not that there's any blame of Acklam's Motorcycles, of course, but that was who supplied the bike, so certain details have been taken. And I believe also some spectators have got photographic evidence of these riders being on the hill with mobile phones that's been taken and has been passed on apparently, so the thing has escalated a little more than was anticipated. So please don't take your bike round the route. If you are following by motorcycle, it's safe to say that you park your bike up, you chain it up, make it safe, and go and enjoy the Scottish 6 Days Trial 100, because that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Don't follow around, because it does put the event in jeopardy. The only permissions that are granted by the landowners are to the trial itself, i.e. the riders and their officials.
Yes.
And there are special passes for these people, such as John Hume of Trial Magazine. You'll see the bibs on people with press on them. That is official. They're signed in, they are
it's
insured.
like Telly Bob's allowed to go.
Telly Bob's allowed to go, he's got a media pass,
yes.
So that's fine, and that's all above board, and that's all we're asking people to do, is enjoy the sunshine here in Lochaber, and don't follow the trial round on a machine.
Don't be a numpty.
Is that Italian?
French, I think.
French, I think, yeah.
That's right, you didn't recognise that.
So there
we actually got one of those media passes for John Weller, and he tried it on.
Did he?
Not a good sign.
Not a good sign.
Not a good sign.
Yes,
you stay there.
Oh yeah,
you stay in front of the camera. I'll go and hello there.
Hiya, how are you? Right, I don't know if this was covered yesterday, but we've been giving away this Michelin tyre.
Yeah.
Are all back wheels the same size then?
Yes, they are. They all tend to be 18-inch rear rims on the bikes.
Why is that? Is there a reason for it? It's proven.
Well, it makes it standardised. I think actually, even if you look at the rule book, I think it's the actual tyres themselves. There's certain dimensions given for the size of the knobbles on the chunky bits.
So even tread pattern's got a rolling on it.
Tread pattern's got to confirm a certain laid down with the regulations, a bit like Formula 1.
Aye, yeah.
Same idea. So the 18-inch rear and the 21-inch front, over the years have been developed, that they've found that that's the best combination of wheel size. On youth machines, they tend to drop down a bit to maybe 19-inch front and 17-inch rear, and obviously they have special tyres that conform to the regulations of the FIM and the ACU. So that's why, I mean, if if we are presenting a tyre, it's 99.999% is going to fit the back wheel, because they are all standardised at 18-inch.
Thank you very much. The Oracle has spoken.
He has indeed.
And that's without the rule book in my hand.
He probably wrote it.
I wouldn't think so.
No. Sure?
I'm absolutely positive.
Okay.
But I probably know the man that did write it.
See?
It's probably John Collins of the ACU would have a hand in the trials and enduro bit, because he's
Right.
also vice chairman of the ACU and
Yes.
he's chairman of the trials and enduro committee,
Thank you for that.
based in Rugby.
Thank you.
And of course we've got an advert on this week. The Scottish
You
ACU
have?
have taken an advert with
They have
this
indeed.
very
Nevis
station.
Radio, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's 3.5 minutes, well, almost 3 minutes away from 10. I reckon we're tuned to the news.
Mighty me.
Yes. Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We can do that to the news.